Pull up, grab the fuel nozzle, and get ready to fuel up on trends and strategies to grow your travel center business in this episode of The Truck Stops Here, brought to you by NATSO. Now, here's your host, Amy Toner.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of The Truck Stops Here. I'm your host, Amy Toner. You are listening to The Truck Stops Here, the NATSO Foundation's podcast. The NATSO Foundation is the research, education, and public outreach subsidiary of NATSO. The podcast is just one of the many educational tools that the foundation creates. Today, I have a very special guest. He's the CEO of Digit7. Welcome.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
Okay, so I took a deep dive into your website because there's so much interesting stuff on there. Can you just tell us a bit about Digit7 and yourself?
Oh, yeah, sure. This is Chithrai. I'm the CEO of Digit7, and Digit7 is primarily focusing on retail innovation focus. We focus on next generation retail experience product. Example, autonomous store, no humans in the store. You can go and take the item and walk out. So pure AI-based technology, like frictionless self-checkout stores. If you go to Walmart, you see barcode scanning. There's no more scanning. Like you can put the item, it scan and detect it like that. So more and drone robotics for the warehouse management. We are doing drone robotics. So we have multiple products we have been doing currently, but definitely we are heavily focused on retail aspect and more innovation, futuristic technology oriented aspect.
Okay. Well, we're really delighted to have you on the podcast and as a sponsor of the foundation. Thanks. Oh, thanks. I thought we could just start at the beginning and to say what is autonomous retail?
So autonomous retail is more kind of how you can, first the requirement started from each consumer especially wanted to quickly get it done, right? When you go to the store or online anywhere, first I want to get my job done quickly. If I take some item, within a minute I have to check out. But what is happening? You are on the queue, you are waiting on 10 minutes or 15 minutes, something like that. So you are waiting, right? So those people don't like it. So how to change this kind of system with more autonomously? Think about it. People is getting into the store and taking whatever they want, they walk out.
Yep.
Right? So how it is happening? Yes, we used to call autonomous retail stores, which is enabled by artificial intelligence technologies. We use sensor fusion technology in this one.
Okay.
Especially the advantage of autonomous store is no human in the stores.
Yeah.
And it's 24/7. More ROI and less operational management. Those are the big advantage of this autonomous store, which is getting picked up and trying to grab the market now.
Okay. And you do that with computer vision, right? What is that?
Yes, we have a lot of cameras. So instead of human eyes, the camera will watch you. And we use two important technology. One is camera, one is IoT shelf weight scales. So both are important technology to track you and identify what product you are taking, and it will tell you when you're getting out. So this is a very two important technology. We are using it.
Do you think this is going to be the future of shopping?
Absolutely right. So think about most of the physical retail stores sales are getting reduced now, especially if you see two challenges. One is after COVID, you are facing a lot of operational problem. People everywhere you can see hiring. People want to do only work from home. Right?
Yeah.
So technology, yes, makes sense. But what you do in the retail stores, you cannot do that. So that's one of the major challenges people started looking at it. We started this product into the market 1.5 years before. We started getting a huge traction because people facing that issue already. So we brought that into the market and people started looking at, hey, this is going to be a huge saver for us. One is not only ROI aspect. Operational challenges are biggest problem in the industry, which is solving it by this product. And take about C-store. When you have a C-store, we have a self-checkout product, frictionless checkout. I mentioned like a Walmart small devices.
Yeah.
Instead we have 3 or 2 people in the store. You can have one people. If you put 2 devices in the store, it will be managed by all the customers. So they will come, they will put the item in the basket, and they walk out. That's it. So those kind of operational challenges also it's taken out. We are lively seeing in hotels, C-stores, groceries as well.
Okay. Well, of course, our listeners and our members are travel centers. Do you think this would apply for them?
Yeah. Absolutely. Especially when you talk about 2 different concepts in our stores, autonomous stores. Most of the problem is it is going to be a remote location. So the managing is same problem of operational challenges, how long you can run. If you want to run 24 bar 7, people think about people close at some of the stores maybe around 9, 10 like that.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to run it more kind of 24 bar 7, and this technology helps a lot, and the truck drivers or everyone is getting better advantage, or anyone is coming on the way, even midnight they can go. You are satisfying the requirement first, what they need. At the same time, you are not managing it. So those kind of technology with this kind of intelligence is needed nowadays. But still, is it secure? Security aspects is not practically. If you talk, is not ready for remote location too much without any kind of humans. But in the sense, so you can go on beaches, you can go for any other EV station, storage station, multi-location. But still, some very remote suburb area, we need to still take a look, learn the data, how it can be deployed there as well. We are still working on it, how it can be worked.
Okay. What about loyalty? Loyalty is definitely more and more important to our industry. Does it increase loyalty?
Absolutely. When your sales increase, people love to see they increase the loyalty, right? So because you can match both of the stuff. When more customer coming to your store, that meaning on more sales, obviously people try to use more loyalty. We definitely recommend to go for this kind of technology to your store. People like to use it.
Yeah.
It's not they don't want it. People looking for new experience,
Right.
and they want to use this loyalty. Anything what you're offering, they will try to enable and using with it. They're embracing. I'm seeing a lot of people are embracing with this kind of new technology, adapting quickly. Initially, I thought of little tight, but I'm seeing it. They are embracing quickly into this kind of technology. Loyalty is going to be definitely increase a lot. It's going to be a huge hit.
Yeah. What about basket size? Are you guys finding that people shop for more when they use the technology?
It's based on the location limitation.
Yeah.
Because, think about as a credit card, this kind of payment process limitation aspect. You can still buy within the amount. You can buy any item. If you are buying a product of $3 product for 20 product, nobody's going to question you. But if you're buying a product which is $10 of 25 product or 30, 50 products, that's the question. They will lock you. Still, it is not open that much yet. But most of the people who is coming to C store is not coming for $500 purchase.
Okay.
They will look for anything under $50. So that is the range currently everyone is opening up. But nothing, if you're in safe location like a commercial building, or if you're in a mall, if you're in a airport, yes, you can open higher basket for them to take more items.
Okay. Okay.
The location drives your basket size.
Okay. One thing we've been talking a lot about lately is that speed of service, getting in and out and quickly, and also personal interaction is sort of the hallmark of our industry. How do you think that plays into your software?
Especially when you talk about quick checkout, yes,
Yeah.
we are definitely 200% serving the industry how to achieve that, because that is the intention of we started as I started the conversation.
Yeah.
But personal things is the matter here, okay? When you are going to Neiman Marcus versus, I'm talking about sample of people, how to talk to you, take care of you, all is needed. But you are talking about C-store concept here, or kind of small kind of convenience store aspect. Do you really need personally someone has to help you is the question.
Right.
But people always like it.
Yeah.
That's what we wanted to bring. Additionally, some kind of interactive technology like AR or some kind of AI intelligence as a interactive session. We are working on it, how it can be very interactive. Some people may need to understand what is this, why it's changed, some pricing. Some question may come, no question about it.
Yeah.
So in that cases, we are trying to bring AI technology interactive session with the customers, but we are not there. So we are serving 50% of speed checkout, but the personal how you have to take care of the customer is not there because it's more autonomous. You can come, take, and walk out.
Yeah, I think that we did a survey over the summer, and it said 5 or less people is optimal for a line. So that I feel like that's perfect when people can not have to wait in line with your technology. Okay.
When I go to C store, any location, if I want to buy something, when I go and see even 7 people, I put back and walk out. Okay, it's going to take some time. Like that, you lose a lot of sales in the car, especially time of 12 to 2 and evening around 5 to 7 like that. So we lose a lot. That's what it's saving a lot here.
Absolutely. Okay. We've seen a lot of frictionless self-checkout machine technology in the last 5 years. How is your technology different?
Definitely, I wanted to brag it here. So
Yes.
we, yeah, so we have been investing on this technology almost last 4 years. It's not now.
Mm-hmm.
So when we introduced, think about Amazon Go started as a cashierless store, autonomous store, 2016. The store cost was $4 million. 500 square feet store, $4 million. When are you going to take the markup, right? So the ROI is going to take long time. So
Mm-hmm.
it started. It took some time for the hardware aspect, technology aspect to get into maturity level. Now, but when we started, we are very clear. We don't want this kind of technology only affordable to big companies. This is affordable to small as well as mid-sized retailers too. That's we are very clear on it. Most of the industry, this kind of technology is affordable by big brands. Everywhere, if you see
Yep.
airport malls, only big brands have the logo. They opened it. So, what is the problem with small and mid-size? How they can embrace it, right? So, those are the questions we started yearly game. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now we are affordable to small and mid-sized customers too. Think about C stores in the US, C store or truck store, whatever travel centers. C store sample of 85, more than 85,000 C store in US.
Mm-hmm.
55,000 are branded. It's a branded C stores in US, but rest of them are still non-branded.
Right.
People are having 20, 50, 40, 100 like that. People are owning a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So they should also able to afford this kind of technology, enable this technology. That's what we targeted. Ours is very less expensive. At the same time, we are using sensor fusion technology. Ours is more combo of computer vision is the camera, right? So computer vision, we used to always track the people and looking the pose where the hand they are touching it. At the same time, what product you are taking. All three are coming under camera based solution, and we are using IoT technology to whenever you take the item, it triggers the item. So it's a combo of sensor fusion to technology we are using it currently. Definitely, we are very unique patent algorithm implemented for the solution to bring the cost down. That is what our advantage of. We are very different than others.
Okay.
Cost wise, we are very much varying from them.
Okay. Okay. All right. I still want to talk about the drone inventory. What is it? How does it work?
Yeah, I know you're very interested in drone aspect. So yeah, so we are very unique, and we wanted to brag and saying that we are the. I can say that in US we are the first non-GPS based drone solved a warehouse tracking solution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we the solution normally started from okay. In the warehouse, mostly people go and try to track it every day. It's a big process, honestly, because tracking of inventory in the warehouse is a very
Totally.
big problem. The
Uh-huh.
height you see that it's not easy to like climb up, climb down, inventory checking all. So
Mm-hmm.
we thought of why can't we build something very unique in the industry which nobody solved. That's one of the idea of drone we started. I
Mm-hmm.
want to use drone. The height which we can go, I want to use drones. So we started. It took almost 3 years investment. Out of this all project, drone is the toughest one we solved in the robotics.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we need to make sure that if some people comes, the drone should not go on the direction. If some vehicle come in the warehouse, people try to walk. A lot of this movement, right? So
Yeah.
I'm a little bit careful about drone. So and one more thing is GPS won't work inside warehouse
Okay.
because when you go out of the building, yes, you get the GPS, but inside you won't get the GPS in. So that we need to build a non-GPS drone. So we built a very unique way of creating a kind of more cloud point cloud map. It create an environment and track the layer of where it has to go, how it has to grow,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very unique. We finally achieved is a very initially we built a very big drone which is to lift you, okay, like that. And then we had to no, this is not going to work out. Optimizing the size down. Finally, we brought a very small size,
Mm-hmm.
but very intelligent based drone, which is have auto intelligence of obstacle detection, and it can take its own decision on the fly to go where to go as well.
Do you think it would work in a truck stop?
Sorry, repeating.
Would it work in a truck stop or a travel center? Do you think it would work in our farm members?
It's more for warehouse aspect, not
Okay.
for a travel center aspect, because you need a big warehouse, 100,000, 200,000 square feet warehouse. That
Okay.
makes sense, but I'm not still on the travel center aspect.
Okay. So now I'm asking to get your crystal ball out. What do you think is coming next? What are you guys working on?
Uh, so that's more secret.
Top
Okay.
secret. Okay.
Yeah, that's more secret, but still I can talk about something. We are exactly working on it. Think about Digit7 is more futuristic technology company. We always wanted to be heard in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to think now. We want to think for what's going to be happen in the next 2 to 3 years. That's what we started this company.
Yep.
So we are cooking something which is very new technology. We are using currently sensor fusion technology of IoT. We are talking about computer vision. how we can go beyond this technology, which is more, even more less very cost effective as well,
Yep.
and futuristic too. The deployment of store is also very important. You should not very complicate deployment of hardware, softwares in the stores, right? So that's why we are exploring more different technology. We are working on and we are doing some research. We have a dedicated R&D team in our company.
Yeah.
We are researching on it, how we can solve it. So we are working on it definitely, but new technology.
Okay.
I'll share next time.
Okay. All right. You have to let me know.
Oh, yes.
How can people get a hold of you if they want to learn more about Digit7?
So definitely, Digit7, we are keep updating our status in the social media, websites, and a lot of social media. We are more accurate now, so we are very live on it. But at the same time, we are going through a lot of trade show.
Yep.
Most of the trade show relevant to retail, we are part of it. We have booth there. We are keep updating that in the social media channels. At the same time, we are trying to go for a lot of new channels to publish ourselves. So we are going for Gartner aspect, like the NATSO. More channel we are introducing to bring our experience, our videos, as well as our information in the system. So we are looking for more channels to expand more.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much, Amy. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for listening to today's episode of The Truck Stops Here. You can find us online at natso.com/podcast. If you have any questions about the podcast or any more questions for us, reach out to me at editor@natso.com.
The Truck Stops Here was brought to you by NATSO, the association representing truck stops and travel centers. Visit natso.com for more information. The Truck Stops Here is produced by NATSO in collaboration with Human Factor. Producers are Amy Toner and Darren Schulte.